So, what has been going on with Bitcoin and crypto generally? Let's talk about it. In the grand scheme of things, we seem to be in the pre-explosive phase of the bull market. That is what you can see in my yellow box right here, here, and possibly where we are right now. Basically, what we have seen is when BTC puts in a new all-time high, it drops and consolidates before we have the explosive phase. After that explosive phase is actually when we have an alt season, and from the past, it's only happened in the post-halving year. Now, that would mean that we only have an alt season next year. However, it is very unclear as to when exactly that will happen. I mean, we had a new all-time high before the halving, which is something that has never happened before. So one could speculate that the alt season might as well happen this year, or at least start this year, which is one of the reasons why I am of the idea that it is somewhat safer in crypto now than out of crypto. A supportive metric that we can use for this BTC consolidation on the idea that it's going to go to the upside eventually could be the weekly and the 3-day stochastic RSI. You can see from here that each time it came down to this level right here, BTC eventually took off. From here, we can see that it led BTC into this rally. From here, it also led BTC into this rally right here. And even here, we also had some type of rally right here. Going back here, we had this ginormous rally from the 15K level. Now, looking at the full picture right here, I would be on the idea that this move from this consolidation at the 15 to 16K level right up to the 30 to 31K level was still the first wave of the entire sequence. You would know if you watched this my Elliott wave video over here on YouTube that markets would generally move 3 waves forward and 2 waves backward on the upward trend, and 2 waves downward and 1 wave upward on the downward trend. So since this is an upward trend right here, I would be on the idea that this was the first wave up, this consolidation right here was actually the second wave, and this entire move right from here, that's somewhere around 26K, right up to 73K, was the third wave. This would mean that we are in the 4th wave. So the 5th wave would be the euphoric phase. That is when I think altcoins are going to outperform Bitcoin. Wave theory would look like so if applied, which would also be supported by a parabola, much like the one we had from the 2015 bottom to the 2017 top. Now, what to note about this wave structure, if it is right, if at all we are actually dealing with this type of formation right here, is that wave 2 will be very different from wave 4. This is literally a law in Elliott wave theory. So the time used to form this wave 2 right here, which we think could be the wave 2, is 154 days. That cannot be the same time used in this correction right here in the wave 4. And the type of structure which we saw right here cannot be the same type of structure that we are going to see, or we will continue to see right here in wave 4. Also, this wave 4 right here must not come down as low as 31,900, which is the height of wave 1. So for us to continue to be on the idea that this is really the structure that we are looking at, and we are still going to have the wave 5 above here, this current retracement must not come down as low as 31,900 or $32,000. Given the type of correction of wave 2 right here, I would be on the idea that this particular correction on the wave 4 will be a lower time than 154 days. We have been in the correction for 56 days already, so perhaps we still have some few weeks before this thing finally takes off. So basically that's what we can see on the higher time frame, folks. For the intraday, I will be sure to update you on the Telegram. You may search up Understanding Crypto on Telegram, and I will see you there for intraday and in the moment updates.